Professor Daniel Hasidim, hello to you.
Hello, hello.
And thank you for joining Content to Now TV.
Thank you very much for you.
If you would be so kind to share, as part of the journey of rising children in the Jewish way towards China, your most significant and profound moment and the most moving moment in your personal life, what moment would it be?
The most significant is that my wife was killed on car accident 4 years ago. And I was clinical death for 6 minutes, and that was something that totally changed my life.
What happened?
In a second, we came from an event at night, and there was a car coming toward us. The driver was drunk, probably fell asleep while he was driving, and was eating us in the front. And she died immediately, and I was clinical death, and they were able to wake me up with electrical shocks, and it really changed my life and everything about the life and the way I see the life. And I was left with a baby, 1 year old, and all of a sudden I became a father and a mother.
What is the last memory that you recall from this so very profound second? What is the last memory that you remember?
All your life is running in a movie, very fast, and that's it. It's a matter of splits of a seconds.
And during the time that you were clinically not with us, is there anything that you remember from those seconds?
I remember everything. I remember tremendous happiness while I was up there. I remember my grandparents welcoming me. I remember taken by an angel, looking like a human being, like a very beautiful, handsome human being, was taking me to court. And I remember the judges telling me that I didn't finish my journey in life, and I still need to contribute to the world, especially with my Jewish values, Jewish education. And they wanted to give me another chance, and I woke up. That was really tremendous experience that I had.
And you remember this divine trial that you had?
Yes, I do. I remember. I can even tell you that when I woke up, I was very upset.
Because?
Because it was lots of happiness up there. The feeling not having a body, only a soul, was amazing. No human needs, only unlimited happiness.
And you were told up there and within your soul and within your heart that there is yet a life mission that should be completed.
Exactly.
And you are a very well-known professor teaching economics management, MBA, in variety of universities around the world, in Israel, in China, and elsewhere, in Russia,
United States, Australia,
and
4 continents.
4 continents. And while you were teaching in China, share with me the kind of feeling that you had while you were working there for so many years.
Yes, I was the dean of MBA executive program. I was enjoying very much teaching the Chinese. It was one of the best universities in the world, Peking University. The students were very talented, very respectful. However, there were things that I felt that I need to change.
For instance?
For instance, there was not much of creativity. There was a lot of memories, very good memorization of things, and I felt that creativity is needed. Second thing, there was priorities. The way of priorities wasn't exactly set right. I mean, they gave the same priority for everything, while you need to give priorities differently for different things. So that I was able to change. The third thing that I changed is the fear of the students to speak in front of audience. So everything we did gradually started with groups, then couples, then one by one, and then it was working very well. They had the talent, just need to be developed.
And you're using those special skills also while you were writing your new coming book about the new edition of Rising Children in the Jewish Way. How do you use these techniques, these methods, these values in your home base with your child as a father and a mother?
Yes, the way I do it is teach the Jewish values, the Jewish morals, respect of the parents, putting boundaries, showing them how to be creative, give them self-confidence, and many other things that it's written in the Torah, in the Jewish Bible. And when I was looking at the Chinese, I saw that they were missing those kind of things that I really want to contribute to them, because they have the ability, and they proved me that they had the ability to learn and to do things right. And this way they can be more creative, better people, and much more successful in life.
You were talking about, and it's part of the new book, your personal identity also as an education idol. When you're looking about your idol, is it your grandfather? Is it your father? Is it your child? Your students?
Actually, it's my father, because Israel is a new country.
Only 70 years.
Only 70 years old, and my father came to Israel when he was 5 years old with all his family. The problem was that Israel had nothing back then, and when he was 14, he had to go to work. He couldn't study. So for him it was very important to be successful economically in order to give his child whatever he didn't have, the education he didn't have. So I became very educational. My sister is a PhD in law. My other sister is a lawyer and CPA. So he's my idol, because he gave everything, he did everything to give us the education that he couldn't have.
Professor Daniel Hasidim, if you had 30 seconds with a great Chinese publisher or great Chinese promoter or a marketing expert in China, what is the profound message that you would like to address him directly as part of your community of readers?
Okay. The few points, there are many points, but I'm going to emphasize few points. One of them is the importance of the children for the Chinese families. They really want to help them to be very successful and to be good people in society. Second is the growing amount of families that have the ability, economically ability to give education to their children. And I think I'm able to show them the right way to do it, the creative way, the Jewish way, the moral ways, and that's what they're looking for. And I think the respect that the Chinese have for the Jewish people as very smart people, very successful people, I'm able to give them these tools to do it, to be like that.
Professor Daniel Hasidim, I want to thank you so much for joining us here to Contento Now TV and to addressing with your so moving personal and also professional story. I thank you so much for this.
Thank you very much for interviewing me.